Hi guys! This week I'm happy to share with you a bullet journal weekly setup, the one I use for the past week. And before we go on, just take a moment to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in bullet journaling because I'm putting videos every week on that very subject. And on this, just let's see what I did this week. I've been wanting to use my traveler's notebook as a bullet journal since the beginning, but I didn't do it because I felt like it was too small because it's an A6. And this week I decided to just do it, and this is what you're gonna see today in this video. I had already mentioned that I have a lot of crafting supplies, and this is what I'm using this week, and I'm really happy with the result. So here I'm using some distressing ink, pressing it on this acrylic block and adding some water, and then I just press it on the page to make some color splotches. I take some time to dry it before I use my stamp to create a calendar. It didn't stamp very well, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I know you can't see very well here, but I'm writing the days of the week, just the first letter of the days of the week, to create a tracker here. The tracker I decided to use is a really simple one, so I just write the items I want to track on the left, and I'll be able to put a dot or a cross. I think I'll use a dot in the appropriate day if I do it. By the way, I have a video on 10 bullet journal habit tracker IDs if you're looking for some inspiration, and I'll link it in the description for you guys. Here I'm tracing the lines I'm gonna need to separate the days of the week, and I found out that I prefer tracing the lines in my bullet journal without using a ruler. I don't know if you could see, but in this journal I'm using a dot grid, so it's really easy to trace like straight lines, and I don't like the harshness of lines drawn with rulers. So I did that once, and then I regretted it. So now I'm just using my talent as a straight line drawer, and well, it works really well since I have the dot grid to help me. Now that this is done, I can add the letters to identify the days of the week. So I add the first letter of each day here. So here I'm jumping back to the first page and writing a little title, a to-do title, to be able to write some task I need to do. So I decided to use the following spread to have a space for my personal and business note taking. So I'm just writing a title here, the personal title, and then I'm going to be writing the business title. I don't know why I did that, but I wrote the titles first, and I didn't even know if my pen was waterproof. Luckily for me, it is waterproof. You're gonna see it right here when I add some color to my page. So I did the same process I did in the beginning. I added some distress ink to this acrylic block. I added water off camera and I just press it down until I get the result I like. So this is kind of the first layer, and I'm gonna add some more until I like the result. Okay, so now that this is all pretty and dry, I'm just gonna add a section in the bottom to note things that I might want to do during the next week. So I separate them by personal and business task, and I really like this way of noting, separating my personal life and my business life. It's not that I know it's the same life, it's just that it's just another way to classify things that's helpful to me. Here I'm going back to the first spread to add the tracker title. After that title, I'm adding some separation because I feel it'll look better like that. Also need to add the numbers for each day of the week, which I'm doing here. I'm adding the week number at the top. And I'm also underlining that same week in my calendar, and I decided to just use black because I have enough color in the spread already. And that's it. My bullet journal weekly setup is done, and I'm really, really happy with the result. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, and we'll see each other next week. Bye, guys.